Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. As you can see, we are still going on with the Way of the Phoenix. Things continue to be a little bit crazy, and I'm not able to get the grinding done that I would like to do. As you can see, I only have 10,000 feathers here so far, which I should have watched the video before here, but we're not going to. Last night I spent most of the time on the video just talking about this, that, and the other, and I didn't do any grinding, so I was like way behind today. So with running around family stuff, I'm not making a lot of progress on any of the games I'm trying to do. So the goal here today is going to be do part of the daily grind. I've gotten through a couple things so far of watching videos and some things like that, except for not on this device. This is the back on the computer using the emulator. Got the new headset working, so I'm able to hear sounds. I did some testing, some playback. It sounded okay. We got the 1080p going here, so hopefully that's okay. And this is the mic now. I fixed the bug on the new HyperX headphones I'm using. So the microphone's actually working. I had to update the firmware, and it seemed like that resolved some of these problems. So with that, I am now recording on that. So the sound, I probably sound slightly different. My hope is that this is adequate, and I'm gonna stick with this just because it's gonna be easier. Um, and I will also make one other comment of I it's just it's taking everything I can just to get through everything that's going on here and trying to get the grinding going here. So I haven't read any comments from probably like last Thursday or Friday. So I'm way behind on comments, way behind on um, catching up with the forums and everything like that. So the goal, like I said, is just going to be part of the daily grind to get through some stuff. So then hopefully tomorrow I'll have some time throughout the day to do some reading and some catching up and reply to people that responded previously. So if you have, sorry for not getting back to you, but I will soon for sure. All right, so I did do one. I got all kinds of stuff happening. Well, let's just go right from the very beginning. Um, Last time we were one item short of getting the full set here for Maddie, and we're looking at this ring here. We needed one more soul, so what I ended up doing, I just did it just not too long ago. I went through, I found some chests here, and this specific one for, I believe this is for clan victors. You got possible materials here. There was a couple of them. So I ended up going through about 12 to 14 different chests and I ended up getting the exact number of material I needed so I could go ahead and start crafting my last essence I needed. And I've been called cheap before, not using my diamonds, and that is actually a fairly accurate assessment. But we're going to do it today. We're going to do it and get the full set completion on screen here, and I'm going to pay for it. So let's go ahead and speed up this last essence. 93, I'm doing it. So now we have enough. Let's just go make sure I'm not going to make a big mistake here. I think it was Maddie and her ring that we are looking for. One last, just quick verification. So there we got Maddie, 389,000 health. Her power's at 1.4 million. I don't know what happens once we get a full set going in there. And then we got that ring. It's not like an over the top OP ring. It's just a basic ring. It's got a lot of good dodge up there, which is what one of the things I'm looking for a person out front. And it's good enough for the time being. It only costs 3 essence, so if something better comes later, I can go ahead and use it then. So let's just go ahead and do it. So these are the blue feathers here. These phoenix feathers is what I was looking for. Oh, I'm also going to need to crud. I forgot to get mithril. We need that too. Okay, let's see. We need 400,000. Let's see what we have available. I crafted that last essence using all the mithril that I had gotten and stolen. So I have this one here, which is 150. I had a 600 before that I used. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pay for that too. Just and I could get, how much do we need? 600,000? 400,000. We got 150, so we'd have to get 250, so it'll open up 25 of those. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, let's do one more check. I think it was 400,000 we needed. This one, 400. We got 150 in the bag, so we need 250,000. What is that going to cost me? Get to the right spot. So for 250, the problem is I don't want to spend too much and then have all this mithril sitting around that people can steal. This is expensive, but for the interest of content, let's go ahead and do it. We'll spend the 1600. We're gonna get half filled. That way we don't have too much sitting out there. We're gonna use most of it, and then I'll keep that chest in our inventory there. This is going to be an expensive video already. Um, but it's all part of growth, right? So there's a ring. We got the mithril now. We got the peppers. We got the orange item, which there are some of those available in this event, which I'm excited about. Again, like last night, covering all the stuff and not covering the anything from the event. There we go. There's Maddie in her fully purpled ring. Chance to go up by a bit. Nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and select that. 400,000 mithril, 5 hours. Speed up for 216. Ugh, all right. That's about 2,000 diamonds this is all costing us. There we go. So we have the full set bonus for the first time. And we get a good view of what comes out of it. Look at that. Oh, we got almost fully maxed out ring. The top we could get was 4420. We got 4413. Yow. Fantastic. And that was quite a roll. Plus we got another dodge on there as well. Fantastic. All right. Look at those diamonds going down. So what did that do to Maddie's power? She was at what, 1.4 million? I have found that since I've done this upgrade with her, I can't do Djembe anymore. Djembe's kicking my butt. It's been quite painful. 1.7, up 300,000. Very nice. That gives us the full set, our first full set. So she is doing continuous burns of 15,000 per round around himself. When the fighter is dealt 200,000 damage, charges her weapon and increases the damage of her next attack by 700,000. The attack sends out shards that deal 40,000 damage, and on death delivers a crushing blow dealing 125,000, 125% of the Annihilator's max health distributed amongst all enemies once per battle. Anyway, that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and see what that does for. I think we're up to like 7.5 then. Power's definitely growing. Ooh, 7.6. Our power's been jumping fairly quickly. So with that, one of the things I need to do yet is jump in the arena for, what is this? On what's going on right now, we're facing Turbo Changes. I did make one more step on that last area, so that's what this is, I guess. Sorry for not doing the voices on there. My focus is getting to these dailies here. So let's go ahead and see. I think I got one more set in the arena we need to do. You got one more there we got to do. One more. So let's go ahead and jump in an arena here with our new 7.5, 7.6 power and see what that does for us. And it does look like, again, hopping all over the place on the dailies here, or on these awards. It looks like the play at home is coming in every single day. So I got another one of these in there today. So I'm sure you guys probably already know this, but I'm going to probably save them for the portal next weekend because you get 200,000 food for every single one of these. At least at tier 11, I am getting it. So I'll be like 1.4 million in food that will be here by next weekend, or I guess by this time next weekend anyway. Right, so we jumped right in. Let's see who we're fighting here. We got 5-9. Ugh. All right. Oh, a lot higher. 6-0, there's 2. 6-0, there's 3. 6-6, 6-8. So it looks like 6-8 and below is what we're fighting here. All right, we could probably fight some of these too. Did I change my power on my hero? I did that last night, I think, right? So 6-8. We're gonna have to pick one of these lower guys here. Not you. We just looked at that one. This is a really low one. I don't want to fight him. I like to save the lowest one for last. There we go. 6-0. That's the second to lowest. We'll go ahead and do that one. Let's do some testing here with Maddie and see if she can do anything remarkable. She's on fire. She's been on. Ooh, we got some hopping going on here. Well, we made pretty short work of that team. That was pretty exciting. What do we got? What do we got, Maddie? Oof, look at those numbers. 41% of the damage. She took 32% of the damage, and she healed 30%. some pretty big numbers. And with I bought the soul and our angel wand dealer. He did 19% of the healing and took some damage and did a little bit of the damage as well. So obviously that's not the purpose, but with that new soul, he's getting some extra work in there too. These guys are nothing. I think I need to revisit my squad. I'm not certainly not dominating like I was before, so we got to make some progress there. Evan at 1.6, and Maddie, and he's still missing 2, and Maddie's at 1.7. That's interesting. Very interesting. I certainly want to get Evan up. I need to get some more essence there, get him up to 6 of 6. And with these new types that are out here, I might need to reconsider my setup. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done any research to know which of these types are going to be really good. Ooh, did body counter just destroy me? He did. Quite easily. Oof, look at that. And he annihilated me. So I won't be fighting you, obviously. Oh, yep. Look at that. 9 of 10. Oh my goodness. I cannot beat that one. I don't think I've ever faced a 9. And I got a hard time beating 6s. Yeah, no wonder he beat me. Alright, we're looking for a 6-8 and below here. There's a 5-8, and that's one I don't want to do. All the rest of these are... Alright, we're running out of time here. 206, what are you? 7-4. We're very quickly running out of time here. 6-6. 7-4. Alright, I don't know. This is probably not the best person. It's not the best person. We're going to do this one. You. Didn't want to do it, but we got to do it. Yeah, the reason I like to save these at the end is because I can usually get a high amount of points, which comes in handy. And if you're neck and neck with somebody, you can beat somebody and get more, and they sometimes don't. But I've gotten some real high points against some higher rated people too. So not completely a crapshoot, but with all the different setups that people are running, you just never really know unless you look at each person, which I didn't have time to do that. So let's go ahead and figure it out right now. Obviously, we're not doing body counter. What is going on? There we go. 6-8. He was on our list of somebody we were going to attack, right? Oh, I don't know what it is. These people here, they don't have gems, so it's like I think it was like a massive overpower thing that people are taking advantage of. Ooh, this is the new item here. I don't know if I want to fight him. We'll have to see what kind of stuff he can do. So you're on the radar for somebody to attack. All right. We need to find that 6-6. There's one of them. 5-9 is the other one. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll do the 5-9 because that 6-6 might jump in front too. So like I said at the beginning, this is just going to be me doing the grind, the things I need to get done. And now that there's the extra, there's 30 seconds less per fight. Like before, I would go and do some other stuff, but there's not a whole lot of time anymore to go and do other things. And especially if you're playing with people that are reacting quickly, then you don't need, you can go the full 2 minutes. You go less than that. So it's kind of hard to do other things while this is going on. My goal is also to do a couple djembes. Maybe I'll go over the donation items and show you guys some of the. Ooh, look at that. Body counter lost to Toughdale. Oof, that's interesting. Maybe I won't be Toughdale. That's really interesting. Oh, he did nothing. That was so fast I couldn't really see a whole lot what happened, but we're gonna have to probably avoid that guy. Yeah, again, like I said, I don't know what it is. There's people that don't. They have like old weapons, but they're like massively overpowered. So he's running an Angel Wand that's really old, doesn't have the gem slots on there, and he's able to have it powered up at 90 to 100. It's probably a lower level weapon than that, and it's still going out and doing a good job. So I don't know if I can beat him. We'll see. The other day I had a chance to get a second, and I had a guaranteed second, but instead I went big and went for the win, and I lost. But I had a chance for a top and I didn't get it, so maybe it was a bad decision. Oh man, these guys are going quick. Everybody's getting angry with me probably for taking so long. Steelhead lost to me. Hey, come on. Oh man, I'm in trouble. My mouse is not working. I'm at 10 seconds left. There we go. Uh-oh, 5 seconds. Uh-oh. All right, Tofdale, gotta go. I'm running out of time. 1 second. Oh, damn it. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to swear. Oh, yay. See? Mm-mm-mm. Not acceptable. Oh, any chance I had of anything is now gone. Oh, yay. I didn't fall asleep. I was too busy talking. Well, now we're going for the big one here, obviously, so that's just really frustrating. All right, what do you got? Can I beat you? Maybe. These are the, I don't, we gotta consider putting those guys on. We got those sitting on the bench yet. Be a step in getting us to the 8 million power. Ooh, this guy, if it's high, I can't beat. Ooh, he's 9 of 10. That's tough too. You know what? Go big or go home, right? So if we get 200, the only chance we have of a top 3 is to go really strong. Like really strong on one of these guys. So we got huge Book of Wind we can't beat. We have huge heavy slab we can't beat. And what are you running, Tofdale? You also have a 7 of 10 Book of Wind, so you get the try here. Let's see if we can get lucky into the top 3 after missing one of the fights. Nope, not gonna happen. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Hey. We did. We got second. Well, that's frustrating. What that means is we had an easy win and messed it up. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, to be honest with you. Whatever. Okay, it wasn't an easy win, but certainly a possible win. Whatever. Okay, we're done with that one. That was our daily we needed to do. I'm not going to spend $100 on that, so no thank you. This is us getting second place. Very nice. All right, so let's do some grinding. Let's go take a run through Gem Bay and see what we're looking at over there. I can show you guys. I haven't done it with this new setup yet. Ooh, I'm in the middle of this is an old one. So this is what I was at before the change to Maddie. I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. Maybe we'll do 2 runs here and see. Depends how laggy this is. If this is too laggy, we're not going to do too much because it's painful to watch. So look at that. I'm at level 2 and I lost 25% of my power. This is what I was talking about earlier, at some point earlier. I'm just facing some of these lower level squads with these builds. They're just really wrecking my team. I almost lost level 4. I didn't look to see what his power was, but it's either this one or the next one. So it's, somewhere around half my power, and they almost knocked me out. That was quite frustrating. So, like right here, look at that. I mean, obviously I'm not firing off my hero weapon and stuff like that, but I shouldn't need to at that level. So that was to win number 4. I almost lost. So, but we fought back and got up there. But anyway, it's kind of frustrating. But one of the items that came in this last update, which I didn't discuss, I didn't even know about it really until today. We have this restore all units. From what I can see, I had to do it once today. You only get once per day, or once per reset. For me, everything resets at 8 p.m. now. It used to be 7, now it's at 8 with the time change. And looks like you get one of those per per day, with that time being the reset. And I had it where I was fully defeated. Every single one of my people were defeated. I watched that commercial and everybody was back alive. And they don't have any squad members set, so you got to go and reset your entire squad. But it comes in handy if you're usually running 20 on 20 and something weird happens and you didn't get it, or if you're trying for your first 20 of 20 or whatever, or sorry, 15 of 15 now. It's kind of nice to give that to you for an option. And then I don't think I mentioned it last night. Um, don't remember, but the you can also watch a commercial now on the portal to skip to level 80. You don't have to go through if you're a person that gets to level 80, which there's a ridiculous amount of people that do. So you definitely need to get that portal rework out there. Um, but it'll allow you to skip right to level 80. You don't get the chest and everything below. So if you want to go back and earn the chest, you got to go fight those specific levels. But you don't have to do all the rest of the grind. You can just jump right to the top of level 80, which is really handy. Speaking of that, reminds me we need to go and get. I earned a weapon soul this past weekend. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was finding, starting pretty much here, I need to do a free spell. And I'm just going to do it just to make sure we get 15 out of 15 with the event. And it certainly lose a lot of these feathers, which are key if you don't. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Um, that is not good. Okay, let me move around and see what we're seeing here. Oh, here it comes. All right, where's my mouse? Free spell. I want to make sure we get 15 out of 15 here, so I'm going to be a little bit more liberal. I've been having to use them a lot. Right now, I don't know if I need to or not, and especially with the new setup, with the new fighters, I don't know if I need to, but I'm just going to do it, stay on the safe side, hopefully stay strong, and like here, this one's just kicking my butt. Ugh, my squad is just not what it used to be. It's one thing, you always try to get stronger, try to get better, you try to get more stuff, and as you do that, since the balance is going up, as you're going up, you're fighting harder people. So it's kind of the grass is always greener. Sometimes it's better to be where you're at and stay where you're at, and don't always try to get the next higher power, because you might end up shooting yourself in the foot and make things a lot more difficult. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I was able to, oh, it hurt. Oh no, I was able to do 15 of 15 every single time. Um, I'd use maybe one or two spells, and now I'm using a bunch and not getting it every time. So that is obviously frustrating. So, is do you need to keep going up in power? Maybe not. Maybe it's better just to get where you're at and stay and farm there for a while and see how far you can go. I'm just gonna use an extra free spell probably as needed, just because I want to finish this off. There we go. There's a 15 of 15. Definitely took some spells, took some effort. Before I'm going to do one more on this video, so we can test out how Maddie's looking in there and see if that helps us get better or not. And then we're going to go see what that soul is. And then I might get spend some Kraken tokens too. This is definitely going a little bit slower than it would be if I was doing this on my own, because the PC is lagging a bit here. But it's not bad. It's for sure. It allows me to record higher quality videos. But the upload last night took a really long time to process. The upload wasn't too fast because I got higher speed internet here, so it's not quite as painful. But the processing took a really long time. So I have a feeling in the coming videos there's going to be some that I just don't get out that night. It's going to end up being the next night, just because the processing is taking so long. Store, let's go ahead and see it. We got a legendary weapon soul. Still looking for the dagger soul. Ooh, look at that. A spear. We don't have a spear yet, but a 9% chance of dealing 75% damage. Okay. That'll be a person I'll be trying one of these times, so can't use it yet, but that could be exciting. I guess if I would have jumped on that earlier, I could have got one before that, but that's okay. All right, and then crack into, let's go. Let's get up to 22,000, so let's open a few of those, which we should do anyway to get our loot. We got 650 feathers. We got 20 orange. That's all good. Let's go ahead. We got to start going collecting some of these. It's getting quite ridiculous how far behind I am, and they're not really helping anymore at this point anyway. So, because you're not getting any of the. In the past, you could save these up and open them later, and have them count towards the event, but they disabled all that. None of that works anymore. So, I don't know if I needed all three, but we'll stop right there and go ahead and get to violet gems using our Kraken tokens and see if we can't get something useful. So go here, we're gonna go to the store. Yeah, we didn't need to do that last one, but that's okay. I believe I've said this many times in the past. This really, right here, or your scroll of success, you're going for oranges. This is the only one that's worth buying from the store. Ooh, yes, this is the one. I don't have any blues. I'm at the point now where I use all my gold and I'm merging greens to blues and blues so I can finally get some purples. So I'm getting closer to merging a new two blues here pretty soon. So this is going to be highly useful. I immediately can find use for that, and I can immediately not find a use for that. I got a bunch of those sitting on the bench that are not being used at the moment, so that was useless. Before we jump in, we're gonna give that. I gotta get Maddie's got a few spots she needs. Evan, he's health. She's got. I gotta. I don't like her gear, so I gotta change her gear. I gotta. If I'm gonna keep her, I gotta change that gear. All right, let's go to Maddie. So we got here. We got one there we can put in. Oh, I don't have enough money. I spent all my money. Darn it. I didn't think I need 300,000 to inlay one of those. I literally just spent all my cash doing these blues here, so I wouldn't have any cash sitting around. So we need 220,000 more cash. We got chests and chests full of stuff, so we can find it somewhere. Oh, I just got this one. What's this one? Epic material, food. I'd rather not use food. We can do. We got a bunch of these previous event ones. Let's open up these. Sometimes these have gold. And who knows? We might uncover something really, really good. No, there we go. There's 200,000. Look at that, 300,000, just like that. Done. Okay, let's go back here. We'll go back to Maddie. This is a shortcut. I think I've showed this before. I've definitely done it on the other games. No, the other games don't have that, so scratch that. This one. Yes, you and you. We'll go violet. Do it. We're going to inlay it for 250. So she's got another violet in there. Very nice. It's pretty nice. All purples and one orange. So we're missing what? We're missing a crit here. We're missing 3 more damages there. There's a damage. That's 4 damages. And then there's a dodge. So 4 damages, a dodge, and a crit. I don't think I have any of those. I'm going to take a quick look here. The crit they're going to let me do. So yeah, I got some blues I can merge to get that. I got some blues here I can merge. So on our way, but no more purples. Not going to do that in this video. That's for down the road for sure. All right, so we talked about doing one more gem bay and test out and see what Maddie can do. So this is my normal flow. I just do deploy the best, 10.5. I know what I should do is, you know what? Let's try to be a little smarter here. Let's cancel, start, deploy the best. So I think this is still historical high, and I was at like 10.2 before, and I just powered Maddie up by 300,000. So I really should probably stay down, right? Try not to get back up to 10.2. I don't know how they determine your historical power, if it's that, or if it's like your top 6 or what it is. So I'm going to try that once and see what happens. I've been trying to test that out in the other games as well, American Dad and Zero City. I don't know if I haven't determined if it's helping yet or not. So I don't have the full squad, but once I get to the point with when she comes in, she doesn't really do much. I don't have her decked out anyway, the assassin that is. So let's see what this does. So we got Maddie with her new powers. We have one less person, so our historical high should hopefully be lower. So potentially this will be easier. for a variety of reasons, multiple reasons anyway, not a variety. It'd be nice if we could knock out a 15 and 15 very easily. All right, we're getting to the danger zone here, 3 and 4. So 3.1 power there. I don't pay enough attention to that usually, so. Well, that was easy. That's good. All right, here's the one. This is the one that got me last time, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that got me before. Going to level 4 here. Not that time. That's good. So you can see the struggle. This is just going through and doing the basic dailies. And obviously, you do the dailies, you get what you need. You can collect your feathers. So I'm doing this here. There's also a game, an event going on in Zero City, so I'm trying to do dailies there. That squad is way weaker, but all of this takes a lot of time. And trying to do both, and then also trying to play American Dad. So I didn't even play that game today. I logged on a couple times and just didn't do anything because there's other stuff I was way behind on. So um, certainly hard to grind all 3 games when they all have things going on. Oof, something big happened there. So far, this is certainly going better. There was something right there where somebody totally annihilated my my tank out front. I don't know what that is. I've seen that a few times. But our restoring's coming good. The other thing we might do in this video is take those other essence for our mage and put those on. See what that does. See if I can hopefully not completely lose everything I gained by this. And then we'll still try to stick with under, 10 million for our power. And see if that's also helping. Alright, now we're getting into, yeah, that's back to what it was before. I get around here now and I just struggle. I can't go very far. The people just start destroying me. And they're only at 5 million power, so they're way lower than me. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to fire a spell here. Hopefully we can heal up a little bit. Our 5.6 is getting even lower. Now we're down to 4.6. Everybody's still alive, which is good, but we're going on fumes at the moment. I'm gonna still keep doing the spells. Hopefully we can heal up a little bit. You, and then you. Alright, I gotta do another spell. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it's obviously not helping at all. Oh man, we're dead. This is horrible. So again, Maddie gets better and we are worse off for it. That's basically what's been happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and the difference is obviously her point isn't to be doing max damage, so I think that's what's hurting me. I don't have my people in the back just doling out damage like crazy. She does occasionally, for sure, but that's not what her main purpose is. And obviously I'm going away from what my primary goal is of my team setup and what I've been doing for years. Or not years, but in all my games, that's just the way I've been playing. So it appears that is certainly a big part of the problem here. All right, so I was going to say I was going to watch the commercial, but I'm not going to do that here on the video. I'm not going to edit this video, so I think we are done. I'll just have to stop right here, I guess. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But we didn't have a tank out front, so yeah, we're done. Very done. Very frustrating. We get stronger and we do worse. That's kind of how it's been going lately. So basically I need to stop leveling everybody else up and start leveling up my people in the back that are dealing damage. Maybe it's time to get the assassin back in there. I started her and then I just didn't like how it was going, so I stopped. That's frustrating. Frustrating, that is. Let's go ahead and open that since we get feathers out of it. Okay. Alright, collect all these. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and open up these other essences. We have our squad so messed up already as it is. Might as well just mess it up some more, right? Alright, so we got 2 essences. Oh, there's the other mithril. I knew I had some more somewhere. Alright, so That is going to go with you. I hate this outfit. I gotta take off that skin. I don't like it at all. There we go. I don't like that either, but that one I'm okay with. All right, so we are going to, he's at 595. So we got a restore item here, and we have a resurrect there. I have just a plain old resurrect person. I might make them also another restore resurrect because I can take these, and that's obviously what we just got. So let's go ahead, put this one on. No, I don't want to do that. I got to do the weapon first, right? Equip, 702. Equip, it's 938. Very nice. We don't have a ring on. We don't really need that at the moment. Okay, and then let's go look at, not James, here we go. So we got a res stun. It's an orb too, that's a big res. Res at 98 plus 22. This is not nearly as good of a res, so I might stick with this. I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to change my setup anyway, so maybe this will be the time to test it out. Um, since I'm changing so many things, I'm going to leave it like this for a little while. But I might need to consider. This is good, stunning an enemy for 4 seconds. I have another one that was stunning at some point, I think, on one of my archers, but it's only a stunning one person. So maybe there's something else that's better. And also, do we have a better soul he can have for his armor? Haven't looked at that in a while, obviously. Obviously, we don't. Restores health to all allies for 5% of magic damage received by the mantle wearer. This is one we looked at before. It was bugged. Might need to look at that again in the future as well. Not gonna do that right now. So many different variables are changing. I'm not even sure what's going on. So I think that will wrap that up. So we'll collect here. So what do we got left yet? We got to hand out treats. We're not gonna do it because our food's too high right now. Deploy, that's gonna be later. Not gonna dungeon, it's gonna take too long. Let's go fight one more person. Test out our new squad power of, what are we at? 8 million. There we go. Look at that. Well, that wasn't the plan, but hey, we've been recording for how long? 45 minutes? It's been a really long video. 37 minutes, and we haven't talked once about the event. Let's go ahead and let's spend a moment talking about that. I completely forgot, trying to stick with the grinding here. So, yeah, I don't think, still haven't done the math here, but I've been playing for 2 days and I have 12,000 feathers. So I don't know if I'm even going to get one of these paths. So let's just do a quick and dirty here again. So we got 20, 265, 630, 1830, 1910, 1970, 2870, 50, 2870, 59, 5980. Let's just say 6,000, make it easier. So 6,500. Oof, look at that. Jeez, 13.2. So we have enough right now about to get to here. So to go up another, we got 13.2, 13.9, so 16.9, 18.9, 19.5. That'll be nice to get. 19.5, we'll just say 25, 21, 21.8, 26.8, 27.2, 27.7, 31.7. Geez, 31, 32. I'm mixing my thousands and hundreds, but it's close enough. So we need 39,000-ish, about 40,000 to get to this, just one path. And we're at 12,000, so we can multiply that times about 4. So that'll put us about 48,000. So we can potentially get through one path here, and that's it. So I'm going to have to spend some time going through and see if I want to go all the way up and get one of these items. I have to study them. I haven't really studied them yet. Or if it'd be better just to collect a bunch of lower level stuff and help me get stronger. So haven't done that. Unless there's stuff that's like ridiculously overpowered, I'm probably not going to spend any time on finishing because, like I said, the way of events don't really interest me that much because they're just too difficult to grind out to get get maximize everything to get all the event stuff. So um, highly likely I'm not going to be doing that. All right, let's go ahead and find one person here that we can beat so we can finish this daily item as well. Nobody has any food left or coins left. Basically, I'm trying to see if I can find somebody with like over 100,000 in coins, but nobody has it because everybody's doing what I'm doing. They're dumping coins every time they leave. 60. Definitely going to get somebody with 70 feathers, even though, like I said, the goal is not going to be to get. Oh, there we go. 7.7, and plus he's got 6,000 mithril and 70 feathers. Let's see if we can beat him. With our squad of 6, just hit 8 million power. And hey, we're actually, you should see a 7.7. It's like, yeah, I got no chance. But, 8 million, I'm in the same category, even though I don't have the same strength that I had before. I don't know if I can beat people stronger than me since I'm not all that strong myself right now. So, yeah, well, that was pretty good. It was, anyway, for a moment. Not bad. Not bad at all. Beat an 8 million. We might be strong enough potentially, depending on the setup of the person, to beat a 10 million. I haven't beaten a 10 million yet, so um, let's see what we got here. So we got Maddie out there dealing max damage, plus taking 50%, which is what we want. Tony with the new stuff going on, 30%, which is good. Didn't do any reses, didn't need that. He had dropped down quite a bit, and Maddie was doing most of the healing. So if I can get Tony coming back up to do a bit more resing, that'd be good. I might have to see what benefits we have by getting higher levels here. So when attacking, blesses the ally with the lowest health of all. The efficiency of all healing received by this unit is increased by 27%. So that's good, better healing. 2 additional allies are healed for 30% of healing received by the blessed fighter. 2 additional allies. So every time he heals 3 people? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look at that. That might be worth pursuing. Good spell power here, but not great inserts, obviously. And this obviously is huge. There's so much stuff I need to revisit because I don't know if I have all the proper souls and everything right now. Now's not going to be the time, but that's certainly something we need to look at. What else do we have here? Res stun. I should pay attention to see how many people he's stunning. If he's not doing much, it'd be good to completely swap that one out with something else. Evan's dealing 22 and 21, so damages are going way down now that Maddie's doing so much more damage. And even here with that new soul that we picked up, thanks to, I forgot who it was in the comments, but thank you for the reminder to get that, because that is certainly something we should be using. So with all that, look at, we beat an 8 million person. Oh wait, no, we're 8 million. We beat a 7.7 million. Not bad. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see if anybody is on in the clan here, and see if we can't challenge somebody, because I just don't know how I am from where I was before. If we got Pepper on there, Pepper, my squad power that was way lower, I could crush Pepper pretty easily, even when he had 7 people. Now that I'm bigger, I wonder if he can destroy me, because I don't know that I'm super stronger than I was before. Let's do a duel. We got 2 online, so somebody else is online. Angelus probably. He's on a lot too. So, all right, Angelus, you want to accept? Do a little fight here. Do a little test. So we don't have this on iOS, but on Android, we got this little guy that pops up here. You get a chance to play some other games to get in-game diamonds. So if you guys are looking for diamonds, you got some offers and some games to play to get those. So that's nice. Where's my mouse? There we go. What? I think that's gonna be about it. We'll see if Angelus pops in or whoever's online and accepts the fight. Probably not. What do we gotta do? We gotta deploy. We got the fight, the protector we can't do until tomorrow, so that's all we can do for the dailies. Need to find ways to start spending my my apples. Obviously, one way is to do. Come on, keep losing my mouse here. One way is going to be doing djembe because that spends a bunch of apples. Once you go for run 3, run 4, almost up to 11 million at this point, I'm not going to remove that one because that didn't make a difference. And we will add, I'm not going to do this right now, I'm just getting it set up so I can start crafting some things. And so we get to spend a little of our food too. I might try to do this before bed so I can have this, maybe when the video is processing, I'll try to get the last 2 going through. All right, we're not going to do it. I think I've given this advice here. I know I have on the other games, but the way to maximize your spells is to do that. Get your whole squad set up there, and jump out of djembe. Don't do it, and then go back into your workshop, and you will be able to craft additional spells that you couldn't before. Come on, this whole thing is just like struggling here. So craft. So we got all 12 going there, and now I can go craft 13 more. And if I end up, when I only had to use 1 or 2 different spells in djembe, everything else that you have left over comes here. So instead of holding 18 of 18, I could be holding, 28 of 18. So you're, holding more than you actually should be capable of holding. So this is a way to do it. So anything I don't use in that next djembe run will get thrown back in. But as it is, I have 18 right now, so it'll be additional items. So it's highly useful. All right, did somebody find us? Angelus was on. Hey, Angelus, how's it going? I whipped his butt. All right, well, I guess maybe his squad is improving. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see how we did. Oof, that was a butt whooping. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Let's see what our squads are here. 8. Ooh, look at that. Almost exactly the same. His hero is way stronger. 8% good. 43% healing good. Nice. All right. Well, we can study that later. We'll give a little friendly chat here. If the game ever loads, I think we got to end this. It's computer struggling. I don't know if it's because I got so much recording going on here. It's a massively long video, so. And getting a bit stronger and wanted to spell correctly. Wanted to spell correctly. Come on, wanted to test it out. All right, enter doesn't work. We go. All right, so with that is part of my daily grind. It's a little bit slower, obviously, with here and talking through and going through some things, but the event's still going on. I'll be going out and trying my best to get stuff, for sure, but I'm not going to be killing myself going 24/7. I will be spending some time in Zero City and the other ones trying to get some of that stuff done because, the reality is I'm not going to be finishing this event. So I have to go in and spend a ton. So 30,000, we probably have to spend, a good 24,000 diamonds, and I'm not going to waste all my diamonds on those items. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. There's going to be a lot of good stuff to get out of the event, so I'm not going to complain because I still will benefit from the event, and the stuff I'm getting will be useful for the squad. So I'm still happy with that. So, hey, look at this. These people that we threw in there just to train just because up to level 81. Yeah, they'll probably never get used, but it might be good to have a couple extra people just in case. All right, I think that's it. Obviously, this went on very long, and some people have been asking for longer videos, and I know some people don't like that, but I needed to do the grind anyway, so I thought I'd just pop on, and this allowed us to test out the new mic and the setup and everything, and the goal will be to, once I get a little bit more time, to probably stream some of these online so that we can have some chats and some discussions while I'm doing these kind of grindings and other things and dungeons and whatnot. So we will get there. If you haven't participated in the giveaway yet, make sure you give your comments in the previous video. We're going to take the comments there. I saw a lot of new subscribers coming in today, so thank you very much for that. Like I said, I haven't gone back to review comments or anything like that, but I will in the next day or two. So again, if you like this, like the video, like the series, make sure you like the video, subscribe. You get updates when it comes in. All those things are helping out the channel. We're going to continue to try to push things a little bit and try to make it grow. Um, I haven't really advertised a whole lot, so share with your friends, share with your clans, share with your social sites if this is something that you enjoy and find useful. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions or anything like that that I can do, oopsie, let me know in the comments. And I will catch up with everybody soon. Hopefully, you're doing well, staying healthy, and you are grinding the event the way that you want to grind the event. So I will catch up with everybody soon. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.